So welcome to this video where we're going to meet Chris again, who is a committed group journey member and has successfully completed 6 of the 7 steps of the 7-step journey. So today we're going to ask her to share her experiences of being a group journey member and the difference that it's made to her progress and success on the journey. So let's meet Chris. Hello, Chris. Lovely to see you again. So you're on step 6 of your 7-step journey, which is an online video program that takes you from clutter to clutter-free forever by breaking the process of clearing your clutter down into 7 distinct steps. So you are on step 6 with just one more step to go before you're completely clutter-free forever. And you're a group journey member, which means that you get to join 3 live Zoom sessions every week on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday during the Clutter Clearing term time. So how have the 3 weekly live Zoom sessions helped you to stay on track?
Well, definitely have you. I feel committed to that group, really. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a funny throat. Yeah, so just having that kind of accountability, knowing you're going to see them 3 times a week, I wouldn't want to go and say, "Oh, I haven't done anything." Yeah, it's really good, and also they've become friends, really, even though it's not always the same people all through the time I've been on it. That doesn't really seem to make a difference. You just feel that connection, um, yeah, and sort of caring for each other, really.
What has surprised you the most about being part of a group that meets that often?
Um, hmm, it's really nice meeting people from all over the world that you would never meet normally, and especially, doing it over a period of time, so you do really get to know them, even though we're not talking about our sort of individual lives very much, really. We do focus on the clutter, but nevertheless, you do really get to know them. And I think the thing that surprised me is how I was going to say addictive. It's not quite addictive, but how it does keep you going. You really look forward to those sessions and um, yeah, depend on them in some ways.
Mm. Oh, talking about feeling, that you kind of depend on them to keep going. Is there a moment that you could share when the support from another member or the group in general made a real difference and got you through a bad day, tough week, or challenging time that you have had on your journey?
Yeah, I can think of one that was a bit of a turning point, really, because when I started, I was absolutely determined, to do the 2 hours every day, for 5 days a week, and that was my very much embedded in my mind. So if I, for some reason, couldn't manage 2 hours, then I often didn't do anything. I thought, I'll wait till I've got 2 hours. And one of the group members said, even if you've only got 15 minutes, just because I was feeling stuck then at that stage, I was having quite a lot going on and I wasn't managing to do the 2 hour stretches at a time. She said, just do 15 minutes and then go back to it and do another. For some reason, I hadn't really thought of that as a possibility. It's a bit stupid, but that really did make a shift in my thinking that if I couldn't do the 2 hours, I could at least do something.
A little bit of perfectionism there, perhaps. So, what's it like to be part of a global community of people who are on the same journey but at different stages?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, as I said, you're meeting people that you would never meet normally, and you um, it's just nice to know that other people are the same. You're not such a freak, really, as maybe some people, friends and family, might make you feel. Um, and so we're able to support each other and understand each other, despite the different cultures and um, I was going to say languages, but that's not true. We do speak English.
Lovely. So, how has the group helped you to feel less alone or more understood on the journey?
Yeah, well, that's really what I was just saying, that my family, well, particularly my husband, don't really understand why I have this issue. Um, and it's very hard to talk about with him. Even this morning, he was, because I'm at a week where I'm doing some cleaning of areas I've already cluttered. And he said, well, I can't see what cleaning's got to do with clutter clearing, So I didn't bother to try and explain because I've given up on that really. Um, yeah, so it's nice to mix with people who do understand and are going through the same process as well, not just understanding, but are on the same journey.
So, how do you think your progress might have looked if you'd been doing this alone without the group support?
I would have given up long ago. Yeah. I think if I could have afforded private journey membership, that would have probably been okay as well. But this is a good way of, um, for me, it's a good way of having both. I have your support and the group as well. And the two things combined, I'm sure I would never have kept going otherwise.
So, finally, what would you say to someone who's unsure about committing to 3 group sessions a week?
I would say try it. You might be surprised.
Brilliant, lovely. Thank you for sharing, Chris, and we'll see you soon.